There is definitely a gap between someone's creative potential and like their actual output. And it's interesting that you kind of touched on that like, you know, that trough or that space in between like the idea and actually putting something out there.
Where most things die.
Yeah, exactly. But what are some of the things that you've seen people do to actually get through that stage?
Well, what you can't do is you can't believe that your incredible vision for what you might actually achieve at the end is enough to keep you motivated. I think that's a myth that, oh, you know, I can imagine where we'll be in years from now, and that's what's gonna keep me going. It may get you started. It may help you at times, but the truth is that we are all hardwired for short-term rewards. I remember one of the quotes shared by Fred Wilson, one of our investors at Behance, in one of our first 99U conferences, where he said that the two greatest addictions in life are heroin and a weekly salary. It's like so hard to unplug yourself. We are born with this desire for short-term rewards from our parents in the form of love and gratification. And then we get a check on the test in grade school, and then we get a grade in the course, and then we get a weekly salary and potentially a bonus at the end of the year. And then suddenly you unplug yourself from that when you choose to pursue an independent career as a freelancer, or when you choose to be an entrepreneur or start a band or anything else that takes years in order to bring to fruition. And you can't rely without those short-term rewards. And when you're not getting them, the question is, what do you do to survive that trough? You have to hack yourself. You have to hack your own reward system. You have to find ways to keep yourself and your team engaged. How do you do that? All kinds of fun things. Some of it's design, putting things around you, celebrating milestones that you basically made up. You know, one of our things that I like to tell a story about at Behance was, every time you typed in Behance into Google, it always said, do you mean Enhance? Do you mean Enhance? And so we were always a mistake. And so one of the things I would tell my team in the early days was, eventually if we get enough Behance users to make profiles and projects, and we post enough blog posts, and we get enough link backs through all the hustle we're doing to network around the web, we will no longer be a mistake. Google will think we're real. And inevitably, like a year later, suddenly Behance came up when you typed it in. And then I think it was a year after that where Beyonce became popular, and suddenly you're a mistake again. But it was just little hacks like that that make all the difference.